Five, six. Okay, hello. Hi, 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 hi. How's everybody today? It's like 5 o'clock. It just seems late because it's been raining all day. It's not raining right now. So I took the opportunity to let the dog go outside and get some fresh air. He's he's going nuts in this house. He's actually just sitting behind me growling and barking at things like on and off all day. I don't know. But is your crush into you? And will they make a move? Like, I guess if they are into you, are they going to make a move? Odds are they are into you. How I view most crushes, because like some people can have a crush on somebody and they don't like know the person. You get what I mean? Like they just have a crush in passing. Like, oh, that's that one person I see when I go there, and then I get to know them. And I say hello. Yes, no, I'm not a player. I just crush a lot. All right, but that's because I'm single. I'm allowed to go out there and crush a lot. I can crush on as many people as I want. All right. I don't know. I can't get close to people, so it only stays at crush. I don't know. Everybody's either unavailable, or the ones that are available are unavailable and they're pretending, or they're available for a reason. I like didn't expect that. I did not expect that many violins to be playing when I entered the dating community. I was warned though. A friend of mine told me they're like, I've tried online dating, and I'm like, because I'm not there yet. I'm like, okay, well, how did that go? And they're like, they had no words for it, and I'm like, damn, that's a little discouraging. I was like, I'm still gonna go try myself though. See, take a crack at it. Hey, no, I see why it's like. mm. But now I'm curious, like if I was to stroll and meet this friend, if I was to casually, like say I didn't know him, if I was to casually browse upon him on a dating site, would it end up going normally, or would he end up being the weirdo in the situation? Because every man I talk to on those sites are weirdos. All right, something's wrong with them. Someone has done something to their soul, and now they're here, and they're like, "Hello, fix me." They don't even want to be fixed. They're just like, "Accept me." I could not believe the one that wore the diaper. He did he stopped talking to me. Okay. Oh no. Apparently I'm offensive because he approaches me with a diaper. Not like literally in real life, but I mean like in our conversation. He's like trying to be sexy with me, right? And I'm like, he's like, if I put you in a diaper, would you wear it? I'm like, no, I would not. I was like, I will never let you put me in a diaper. What the fuck? I was like, I kind of like looked over the fact that you told me you like to take brisk walks with a diaper on. This guy tells me he's like, I went out in the middle of the night once and wore a diaper. I was like, I would like, I mean, I'm hard pressed to leave the house just for some dick, let alone to go out there to put a diaper on. What is the point of this? He tells me it's taboo. And I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, what's taboo about it? He's like, having it on and no one knowing. I'm like, well, I mean, I said, you could easily just wear a G string and it's the same kind of concept, yeah? And then he's like, he didn't say that. I don't know. He likes his diaper. I'm trying to like figure out why he wears the diaper. Like, what happened to you? Tell me. Take this teddy bear and show me where they touched you. What happened to you? Well, show me where they dropped you then. What happened? But no, he comes at me with the diaper. And I was like, no, no, sir, I don't do the diaper. I was like, that's your thing, not mine. Don't push your shit onto me. And he's like, come on. He's like, I'll tie you up. I'm like, I'm already like getting like my back's already like cracking, getting ready to knock a man out. I'm like, okay, you're gonna tie me up, and what are you gonna do next? And I don't even say this. I'm just reading, and I'm like tweaking out already. And he's like, and I'll put you in a diaper and leave you all day. He's like, you'd have to use it. Oh, oh, he's lucky he was not in my vicinity. I probably would have just walked off seeing on him. Like, no, I'm not doing this. But no, I told him, no, I already told you I would not be interested in such. And now, like, I don't even know. That sounds like I literally picture him like chaining me to the corner of the room and giving me like a bucket on the other side where I can't reach it. And he's like, now here's your diaper and you gotta use it. And I'm gonna go masturbate in the corner. Like, what the fuck? What are we doing here? Why is that? That is not sexy at all. Not for me. And if you find that sexy to watch, I feel like then go to the dark areas of the porno section where you belong. I do not put normal women like me. Do I scream? Do weird shit to me? Say weird shit to me? No, I don't. I don't know. These people, they drive me up the wall. I haven't talked on those sites in a while. Uh, I casually float through every week and just check out all the people that have messaged me. And I'm like, nope, 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 I'm done. Oh, there's that one guy I was talking to. I forgot about. Like, because I don't know, I had to go to work. And then when I go to work, I end up forgetting about most things. And then I leave work on a whole nother vibe. I don't know, the world is my oyster when I leave work. I love to leave work. I like to go to work just so that I can leave it. All right, that feeling of like, yes, I'm gross and sweaty, but that's okay. My arm smells like oven cleaner. I even burned my nose today, like, yeah, nice dirty work. My face came this close to a toilet that I will never see again and never saw until today, and I don't even know who's ever used it. I don't know. I don't know. Life makes you do things. But either way, listen, I'm a really good toilet cleaner. I'm sorry. I am. Can you clean a toilet wrong? Fuck yeah, you can. All right. I want to say 90% of people clean their toilets wrong. All right. And also because like 90% of the world is right-handed. Whew, I'm left-handed. So you should see the disaster that that side of the bowl always has because no one ever like switches arms and does a really good rim. No one can do a rim job quite like Nicole. Okay. Sorry, mom. I mean it literally. Like toilet rims. All right. I promise on that one. I don't know. I think a rim job's when you lick the butthole. I've never done that, mother. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, but I'm sorry I spoke it. I don't know. Oh God! And then I got this one guy who's like he's like trying to get in bed with me so that I'll give him a prostate massage. I was like, so what are you up to right now? And he's like, nothing. Just think about maybe getting together with you and how sexy you'd look in some lingerie or something like this, like something real cheesy, right? And I'm like, oh, ha, 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 you know. And then he tells me, I was like, oh, and I'm in. What do you? I said, what do you like to do in bed? He's like, well, aside from a good old prostate massage, okay. I'm like, I said, I will not be sticking my fingers into your nether region portals anytime soon. I was like, you can. I was like, you can go visit a hooker for that one. You're gonna have to pay somebody to do that one, sir, or maybe go to a sperm bank and tell them you need assistance and have them send in Bertha, the nurse, who's got a fucking finger bigger than your thumb. All right. I started thinking he's gay, right? He's like, no, no, I want a woman down there doing that. And I'm like, I don't blame you. Like, I would want the most delicate of women down there pushing that button. But it's like, I'm not pushing your ejection button. I have a vagina. I don't need to do that. What is wrong with you? I was like, I don't know. I don't know if this is gonna work out. I was like, he doesn't talk to me. I still talk to this guy. I don't know. I don't actually actively talk to him. He just randomly talks to me, and I'm like, oh, hello. Are you here for another denial for your prostate exam that I will not give you? Okay, I will not give you a prostate exam followed by a happy ending with a lollipop. And no, it's not happening. No, it's not happening. I will not. No, my poor fingers. I will clean a toilet before I do that. That is so funny. But listen, a toilet's a toilet. An anus is an anus. They're way different. Like, yeah, they meet. Okay, they combine forces, but once they've separated, the toilet is just a victim of the. I just hear my mom saying all these sounds of Nicole. Just stop, stop, just not. I don't know. I like to make my mom laugh. She's a tough one. Because in order to make her laugh, it's got to be like really good, clean shit. She doesn't like any dirty jokes. She doesn't like it, but she does. She just doesn't want to like it or want to admit it and things like this. I was like, you're a pirate. Of course you like a dirty joke. Go get your Captain Morgans and your pina coladas, and let's let loose a bit and talk about that vaginal reconstruction surgery. Ah, uh, I love my mom. I've always got along with her. We argue like anyone else, but no, we've always got along on average. She was always really busy though, so it's like she wasn't really around too much. Working. She tried having a few boyfriends, and God, no. No, no, no. But those experiences are what are going to help me with my child. I will never let them walk in on Rich with his dong hanging out because he wears 1970s swim shorts with no undies on them. And that's your bed sheets. And you're like, fuck my life. That guy's nut sacks on my sheets. Like a verp. Ugh. Either way, I will never do that to my child. Okay, and then I will never allow them to walk in on any sexual endeavors. Dear Lord, no, because yeah, of course it happened. Of course it happened to me. Ah, oh, fucking! I didn't even know what to think. I just wanted to run away and never. She's about to run away and never look back. No, I just wanted to run out that door. I was like Forrest Gump. I just ran. I just wanted to run. I didn't want to walk in on that. So that'll never happen. And I mean, like, I tried to do better for my next generation, my child, my seed, whatever we call that, my tree. Yes, yes, my new tree that I've planted into this world. Yep, I won't let any of that happen. Oh God, what happened with the other guy? The other guy, listen, the other guy, Rick, he was pretty cool, but he was a thief. He was a fucking thief. I fucking hated Rick. I wanted to throw things at Rick. Get out of here, Rick. All right, you make fantastic eggs. I'll give you that. But you cannot. Get out of here. My mom wants nothing to do with you. I don't know, but he was the most normalist one. All right. What was his real name? His name wasn't even Rick, dude. He was just Rick when we met him. Oh, what was his name? Oh, he had outlandish tales. He tells me about how he is he's like, I come home one day to Rick cooking eggs. He loves cooking eggs, this guy. He makes fabulous eggs. All right, crackheads know how to cook eggs. They're real bumping in the morning, so that's how it is. Listen, I come from Hollywood, Florida. Crackheads are a um, demon I have already studied well into my life. I've coexisted. They grew up in my zoo. They're in my habitat, but no. Oh, the crackheads. You can smell the crack smoke, Nicole. Oh, that's fantastic because I need a little bit of a boost on my way to get my diploma. All right. First Red Bull, let's try it with a muffin. Oh, Nicole, you did the combination wrong. Now you're going to crash halfway through your test. But don't worry, you still pass. I don't know. I guessed a lot of those questions in the middle there when I was sick. I was like, I hate that. And then I realized, wait, no, you can't do that. You can't just guess this one. You can't go back. I went back. I still finished early. I was locked in there like a prison. I hated that test. But either way, I got that fucking diploma. Shines. Okay. But no, what is it? Rick was it cooking some eggs. He's watching the movie Blow. I already seen Blow. I walk in and I'm like, I just see it. I go walk, I go to the bathroom. He's in and out of the kitchen watching the movie. Going back in the kitchen. Going back out. Sticking his head out there. And I was like, what are you doing? He looked like some type of ostrich, you know. I was like, what exactly are you birding? Why are you being a bird? Right? He's like, oh, this movie. He's like, have you ever seen this movie? He's all pumped up. He's obviously on some he's always on some shit. And I'm like, no, calm yourself. I mean, yeah, I have seen this movie. What about it? This is just a Coke movie. He's like, no, no, you don't understand. You don't understand. You don't. And I'm looking at him. I was like, are you cooking eggs? And he's like, yeah. I was like, continue. I walk into the kitchen. Our kitchen's like this big. We were living like in the smallest little place ever this time. And he eating bell peppers, cheese. Oh man, he made those eggs. I was like, wow, you really went all out this time. And he's all talking to me about the movie, but I'm listening the whole time, but I'm like preparing myself to eat because I'm like, you're gonna share those, right? I was like, you didn't just come in here and cook in my kitchen and not Not feed the God, not give an offer to the God here. Like, okay, yeah, okay, I take my little portion. And then he's just telling me all about the movie that I already seen and I already know. And I'm like, what is the point of all this? He's like, I know that man. I was like, which one? I was like, you just told me the whole movie. And I was like, you told me about 10 men. And he's like, one of the one that does this, that, the other. And I was like, oh, like the main guy. He's like, yeah, I grew up with him. He's like, I'm in that movie. He's like, I'm just not in it. He's like, but I'm in there. I have a part to play. And I'm like, that's why you're so crunk. I was like, oh, I bet you smoked a bunch for this one once you realized. I don't know. They used like the same names or whatever, so he knew it. I don't know. It made me laugh. Oh, Rick over there. What was his name, Nicole? I don't know. I actually know his name. I just can't remember it. I'm drawing a blank. By the way, yeah, of all the boyfriends, he was the most decent one, but he was a thief. Fuck ass thief. I don't know. I don't like thieves. He wasn't a crackhead though. Well, maybe he was some type of drug. Listen, he was whatever he had that night. My point is, hello, hi. Okay. This is your crush interested in you? And if they are, will they ever make a move on you? Okay. So hold on. Let me prepare and make it prepared. I don't know. Oh, I went to a new weed store and this guy was like a pen connoisseur. All right. And he recognized I was too. Not because I have a lot of knowledge. I don't even talk much when I go out, but because I've tried everything. He's like, have you had this? I'm like, yeah. And he's like, what about that? I'm like, yeah. And he's like, what about this one? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, come on, keep it coming. I was like, because their display was a mess. I was like, I can't really shop this. You're gonna have to help me here. I need to trust you. Get me something good. And he's like, how about this and this? I was like, all right, let's do it. I don't care. I don't want to get out of here. I didn't like that store. They got this little members pricing thing. And the place I normally go to, they were like closed. They're like, we'll be back at 3. And I'm like, what? How inconvenient. It's the middle of the day. Ah, and I gotta go try that place across the street because I honestly don't have time to sit here. I had a bus pass. I was trying to, I did a lot with that bus pass and I made it home. I can't believe it. I rode that bus pass to the last minute. Overall, the pens do. I like that pen. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. So, this is, I guess I can maybe try to timestamp from here. Okay, hello. Now, this is all about your crush, basically. Is your crush into you? Oh, that's what I was trying to say during the chat, which is better now. So, like, how I view it is like you might like have a crush on somebody that doesn't necessarily know you. So it's like we're kind of, if that's the case, we're gonna fill in that gap as if they were to know you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna make y'all meet, and then we're gonna figure out what they think of you. It's only for you, those of you that don't actually know your crush, which is probably very few. Okay. So, and if I feel like if their person's crushing back, like if they are into you, I'm going to see if they're going to make a move on you. So, our first card out is, I don't know what it is. Hold on. It's time to release negativity. Okay. So, I feel like a lot of you don't think this crush likes you. The storm card. Some of you, this is a crush you might have had an issue with. I don't know if you had a crush on him before the issue or after the issue. But whoever you're crushing on right now, I feel like you've had some type of issue with them. So I feel like you kind of are letting that stop you. Cassette player. That's about like repeating things. Outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. That's what I'm saying. Like the storm card. Whatever this was, whatever issue happened between y'all, whatever static, storm, arguments, separations, or anything, like you guys could still be kind of like friends. Whatever that storm was that came up in y'all's relationship, they keep thinking on it over and over in their head. They just keep going back on it. A personal issue reaches resolution. Okay, so overall, I feel like that issue that happened between y'all, I feel like has put a negative spin on this person's view of you. They're not sure how to view you really, but I feel like they still like you though. So this is very confusing for them. They're into you, but will they make a move? I feel like I don't know. I don't know. The thief card. Okay? With the tree and then the lady, okay? And it's time to release negativity. So it's like I feel like this person worries you might be a thief. The lady card. I feel like that could be you, or that could be them. They have something. I don't know. They're valuable. They have valuables or something like this. I feel like so they're kind of protective. I feel like over everything they have. And this person might have dated a thief. Safe home. Yeah, no. I feel like this person basically worries about their safety and their home's safety. So I feel like this person doesn't really want to invite anybody over. I feel like this is somebody that has a crush on you, but they have no idea how to if they wanted to make a move, they wouldn't even know how. I feel like because maybe traditionally this person wants to would invite you over, maybe for like dinner or something. Seven of Cups. Okay, so I feel like yeah, no, someone. I feel like this person basically is somebody that has a lot of options. They're very good looking, and I feel like, and aside from their good looks and good charm and good natures, I feel like they actually are. They have some. They have like financial. They're financially sound. Something they have reasons for people to try to steal from them. So they have to keep their house and home safe. And they're not trying to repeat whatever's happened to them in the past. Like they're not trying to date anybody that will do that to them again. Okay, the tree card is about health, and we also have the beauty card, which is about health. So I feel like this person's. I feel like that's about protection, basically. Focus on all parts to make the whole and rejuvenation. Like I feel like this person might not be able to defend themselves. I feel like it might be momentarily because they have to focus on all parts to make themselves whole again or something like this. So that's what I say. It might have been a friend of theirs that did this, but it was somebody that did this to them. That did something and stole something from them, basically. Not sure what. It could have been anybody, but they're like they kind of just try to keep they got their house like locked down and they got their house on like full lockdown type of thing. So like there's cameras in this person's house. There's like maybe a dog or two, and there's all sorts of things to prevent what happened in the past to happen again. Like someone breaking into their home mostly. And I feel like and now I'm starting to think maybe this wasn't even an ex of theirs. It's just how they're set up, and it's to avoid something like this. And I feel like because I have legit concerns to do this, so they can't really invite anyone over. If they invite anyone over, you gotta like sign like a you gotta sign like a waiver that says you're okay with being filmed or something. The cassette player. I feel like this person doesn't want to turn off their. I feel like no, they don't want to explain it. They don't want to do none of that, so they can't even invite people over. Sad embrace. That's what they say. So I feel like your crush is kind of into you. I feel like they're kind of into you. It's like they're not trying to get fully into you because they can't see how they'll be able to do anything with you or make any moves on you. Something like this. They have no way to bring you closer. So, dragonfly, you bring light to this world. So I feel like no, this person sees you as like light in the darkness or something. I feel like out of all their options, you're the brightest one. You're the one they want to date. And this is like somebody that has options, but not because they're like trying to keep options. It's because they're single and they're looking and things like this. And I feel like but they like you. Safe home. I don't know. They feel safe with you, but I feel like that storm card. I feel like so it might not even have been whatever issues have separated y'all. So this could be someone you just met. All right. So this is either someone you just met or someone you've already known and you had an issue with, and there's just some type of separation between y'all, and you guys haven't talked very much. And this person's totally crushing on you, and I feel like, but they can't figure out how to bring you closer, so they don't. So I feel like this is like somebody that you have no idea, but they're crushing on you, and you're crushing on them. I don't know. I feel like this person would want you to make a move if that's the case. Now, if this is somebody that's new, I feel like you might find them to be very negative or something like this. And I feel like because they are, and I feel like it's just somebody that learns from past mistakes or something like this. The wise salt. That's why I say like this person doesn't really let many people close to them. So it's like they want to bring you closer and they want to get to know you. And I want to say explore like any type of little crush feels they feel for you, but they can't. They have no way to do it. Sad embrace. They don't know how to do it. Okay, a personal issue reaches resolution. I feel like maybe they figured out. Yeah, wise so. I feel like this person's really wise. I feel like give them time. They'll figure it out. That makes me think that this is somebody that says like, if I say I'm interested, I'm interested. They wouldn't say it if they weren't. So I feel like if this person's showing interest in getting together or trying to talk to you or get closer to you, that means they're interested. But that because they're not showing interest is because they're not trying to like influence or um grow a crush on you, and they don't want you growing a crush on them. I feel like unless they can actually follow through and do things with you, this person doesn't want a crush just for nothing, type of thing. The strength card, no, this person kind of hides their emotions a lot, and I feel like they're rather tough. They're like a tough stuff, okay. But the autumn card, okay, I feel like this person might like that time of year, maybe the colors. Yeah, so are they interested in you? I think they are. They very much are. The dragonfly, there's a familiarity to you. But Cassette player, they're held back because they don't know what to do. I'm trying to figure out with this person, what can we do? How can we help you make the move? Okay, the starborn. So I say this person's kind of like not if they're not new to, I want to say, getting close to people, they're just not they haven't done it in a while. They're rusty. So I feel like this person isn't used to having people close to them or bringing people close to them. So they don't really know how to do this. This is like somebody that kind of needs someone to take the lead for them. And I feel like, but you won't or you don't. Or they don't know if you're interested in them or something like this. This person's kind of locked up. This is crazy. You have a crush on somebody that has a crush on you, but and they're totally crushing back, but they just don't know have a way to. They're held back with trying to like make it something other than just a crush. I feel like this person could talk to you and just sit there and be in crush vibes all day with you, but they want more than that. This person wants way more than just crushing on you. You know what I mean? So they're really into you. Dance card. So maybe this person wants to see you dance, or if you dance, this person really likes your dancing, and if not, I feel like this person dances. Maybe you don't know that about them. They're a dancer. I don't know. I feel like they're a very good dancer. They allow yourself some fun each day, just as the sun dances with the moon each night. I feel like day or night, this person switches up their dance techniques. This person's actually like a legit dancer. I feel like they know all sorts of dance, something like that. This person's maybe been trained in the art of dancing, so not your traditional stripper dancer. They're not a. I feel like they can do that. They laugh almost like, well, I can easily do that. I don't know. I feel like because of the dancing, they know. Okay. Maybe this person is a stripper. I feel like this person is gonna happen. Male or female? Okay, this isn't a magic mic. This isn't a. I don't know any female strippers off the top of my head. Okay. No, this person. No, the strength card. I feel like this is like somebody that has a really, really, really sexy body, but they do not show it off. I feel like if you met them, they cover up a lot, and or what you know of them. I feel like they're very covered up. I feel like a lot of you they're self conscious about their body. So if they're a little heavier, I feel like they don't feel very sexy, but it looks good on them. You know what I mean? Like if this is a girl and she's kind of chubby, it would looks good on her. Do you know what I mean? Like it filled. I don't know. They're filled in. They're the strength card. I don't know. They're more like in their gender role because of either because of they just have a really nice body, and whether they know it or not. Okay, fuck what they think. Okay. And I feel like, but no one would know it. This person kind of covers up a lot. This person's not out there trying to show off their body. That's what makes me think maybe they're insecure about it. But it could also be they're overly protective over it too. depends on the gender, I guess. Okay, but making a choice with the starborn. So I feel like this person has a choice to make. I feel like this person can, and this person, I feel like it's the Seven of Cups, right? So instantly, what comes to mind is seven different options, right? And not all of them are people. Like, you know what I mean? This person can follow many different routes, and I feel like, and they have to choose a route, basically. And I feel like they're trying to choose like a route in life that incorporates the most. Like with all that rainbow, they're trying to let that in their life. They're trying to stop having to block that out. So this person's trying to have like a more fulfilling life or a more enriched life or a more fun life or something. And I feel like so they're trying to find someone that's good for that. And I feel like and they like you for this. They enjoy your company. They like your personality. They feel like they would have fun exploring whatever they're trying to explore in life. I feel like a lot of you, it's creative outlets like hobbies or maybe art, like art or something like this. And it's like they just want a companion with them. And I feel like so it's like this person, they kind of want to take you anywhere but their home because there's a lot of confusion that goes along with that home. And like when we open the door, hey, can I come over to your house? Oh, the wise salt. They're like, no, I don't, they're gonna give you realistic blow offs. But I feel like this is if you made a move on them. They're gonna no, they're not gonna let you over. I feel like they're gonna have genuine reasons, and then they're also gonna have secret reasons. And I feel like a lot of you, it's because I honestly feel like it's because of cameras. Like this person has cameras set up to like for home security or something, and they don't want to invite someone over with their cameras, and they don't want to disable their cameras to invite someone over, or maybe they're in plain sight and they don't want to explain it, or and like they just don't want to go there. I don't know. So I feel like this person wants to take you anywhere but there, but this is kind of what that person is trying to do anyways. So it's kind of like this person's going to want to try to take you out on a date where it's a little creative, you know? So I feel like it's most likely outdoor stuff or travel is involved or something. And if the storm card and things like that, I feel like if any weather gets in the way, they won't be able to really take you anywhere or do anything with you. They have to go outdoors with you. We have autumn and the storm. I feel like weather matters here. So I feel like this person, I don't know, like with autumn, you see, it's all outdoor weather. Maybe during sunsets, things like this. So I feel like this person's basically choosing their hobbies and enrichment in their life, and they're trying to find a partner that fits with it, and they feel like you do, but they don't want to approach you. They need to get to know you more, but they don't know how to get to know you more without getting close to you like in person. And to get close to you in person, they don't really necessarily know where to take you. Maybe it's winter time and they can't really take you anywhere, or or think of where places to go with you, or maybe it's the storm, maybe there's bad weather, you know what I mean, like all the time or something. Overall, this person struggles with these. I feel like because they're crushing on you, like they want to approach you, and then they get kind of held back because they face these challenges. I feel like because you're probably like the first person this person's maybe crushed on in a long time, or approached in a long time, or wanted to approach, or wanted to bring closer, something like this. Like you know what I mean. This person isn't this. He's so terrible. This person isn't very active. They're very like hobby oriented. It's almost like this is them in a relationship. If they get involved in a relationship, they have to block out all those things, and they don't want that. So maybe they're past the. I feel like maybe their ex or the last person they dated. I feel like maybe blocked all that out of their life, and they don't never want to do that. They'd rather do those things and not date anybody. So I feel like this person's really slow, and you might pass. You might end up like they might end up letting you pass them by in a sense because they'll only make the move. I feel like when they're fully ready. I feel like, and this is just to maybe meet up for the first time. Wow, lightning card with the storm. As I'm saying, I feel like okay, so a lot of more of you than not. This isn't someone new. This is somebody that you have had an incident with, and they're trying to avoid a reoccurring. They don't want to approach you. Like basically, this is you and your ex, or you and someone you try to date, and y'all are both crushing on each other. But this person's not trying to approach you and have the same issues happen again, the same storm brew. safe home. I feel like everything's calm with this person and safe with this person and chill with this person, and they're trying to keep it that way. So when they approach you, they don't want the same issues. And I feel like that's because they're not blaming you for it. They're not saying it's your fault that these storms occur, even though you guys are the ones that collide when they do. So overall, this person's trying to only come in once they know that's not going to really happen. And I feel like because this person doesn't want it, this is like an on again, off again type of relationship, and they don't want to go off again. This is somebody that wants to go on again with you, and they don't want to go off again. So they're not going to approach you until they can. And they're like, and if you pass me by, like if you go off and date other people because they don't know you're crushing on them, they've already like made peace with that decision. So I feel like if you're wanting to know about what's going on with their life, I feel like they're focusing on hobbies. I feel like and they're crushing on you. And I feel like sad embrace. I feel like they're really sad they're not with you. I don't know, the strength card. I feel like this person will hold out for a long time. Okay. The old woman. All right. Sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, and transformation after making a choice. So I feel like this person chooses themselves basically to go and find self enrichment. I feel like that doesn't involve another person or dating, and they do. They have no trouble doing this. It's almost like they've been waiting for the day to have some personal space or some free time or some alone time or something. I feel like they welcome anyone in that space with them that will let them let all those colors in, whatever creative outlets they're trying to do. Anything, even if it's painting, anything. I don't know. I'm picturing painting because of all the colors, but point is, and they're not trying to let anyone interfere with that. So I feel like if they get I feel like if they start to have static between you or what they're doing, they're gonna choose what they were doing before you. They're gonna like put you down and go do something else. So that's why I say, like, if they're crushing on you, they could crush on you for a while and then kind of fall out of crushes with you, and but they're only getting focused on hobbies. I feel like not on people, and you might feel this energetic drop off. Okay? And I feel like so basically this is somebody who's single and enjoy being single, not because they're out there, they can go mingle with a bunch of different people and they're not like tied down sexually or something. Like it's not like that. It's about like not even self exploration, just like exploration in general, things that they're trying to do. I feel like they don't want anyone holding them back from this. So I feel like in this time while they're crushing on you, they basically sit around and do this. I feel like this person likes lightning and thunderstorms. I feel like this person might want to take you out when it's raining just to enjoy that weather. I feel like, but it might not be traditional. The old woman card. Okay, I feel like so this person with under strength card, that's what I'm saying. I don't think this person has a very active sex life. That doesn't mean they have a low sex drive. I feel like if they're in a relationship or they're having a sex relationship, I feel like they're very active. I don't know. The health card, I feel like this person's very healthy and smart. And that's why I said this person's very, very balanced. But the starborn, I feel like you don't know barely anything about them in a sense. I feel like no matter what you know about them, it's only just a bit. I don't know. This person, I feel like this person doesn't truly shine around you. I don't know. Maybe you see them at work. You see them somewhere where I feel like they're focused, and they're not focused on you. They're focused on something else. You know, they're not focused on anything fun. That's why I say it could be like work. But either way, in the old woman card, I feel like this person feels like an old woman, and I feel like, and they're totally not. Like, if this is a man, he feels like an old man, and he's totally not. I feel like they might really like they might like Halloween. They might like all holidays, but I feel like they really like Halloween with autumn card, and I feel like maybe they like a few holidays because Thanksgiving's in the autumn too. I feel like maybe you know what I mean. Like maybe they like all this time. They probably like that time of year. Like I said, they like those colors. So they like sunsets and sunrises, and they like I feel like the changing colors of leaves and trees. This person likes nature. They like going out into nature. I feel like even during storms. I don't know. I feel like so this person wants to kind of meet you or do something with you outside of the home. And I feel like if you're someone who's already been to their home, I feel like it's just because they want to make it easier. They feel like it's gonna be too much to have you come over because I feel like of the way the house is set up. So basically, they want to meet you anywhere but there. And I feel like, and if you can't invite this person over, and I feel like this person, and like say this person doesn't think you have a place for them for you, like to go over to your house. Maybe this person's never been to your house. I feel like they want to maybe reconnect. I feel like on outdoors, and it's time to release negativity. So I say most of you, this is somebody that you've already tried with. How long or how much you've tried with them, I really can't tell. So that means that there's all sorts of you, but basically, you've already tried. And where is that phone? Where the hell is it? Oh, it's up here. So because you've already tried with them, I feel like they just want to. They don't even know you like them, and they kind of just crush on you, and think about approaching you to see if you still like them, like for another go around or something. But I feel like they're only gonna do it when they're fully ready. Maybe it would work. Okay, but the old woman card, I feel like this person sits at home a lot. I don't know, the strange card. And if they go out, they do it on their own. Oh wow, the tree card again. So that's why I say this person basically, I feel like they see you like this. It's funny. Whether you're male or female, they see you as something solid, stable, and good for them. They just don't know if you like all these colors that they have to offer. They have to feel you out first and see how well you accept them for whatever they do, like whatever their lifestyle is, basically. Because they're trying to incorporate somebody that fits their lifestyle, not the other way around. They're not trying to close off again just to fit someone else's lifestyle. And I feel like, and this is somebody who doesn't want. They've been closed off and forced to fit someone's lifestyle, so they're not going to do that to somebody else. So they're trying to make sure, you know what I mean? Like if they start crushing on you, they want to make sure it's because you don't close them, you don't block them, things like this. And I feel like if this is somebody you've already tried with, they can't stop thinking about the fact that you made them feel open and comfortable. You know, and this person wants to go do all sorts of things with you. They don't understand why there's storms, but like I said, they don't blame you for the storms. They just know that I don't know this with the lightning card. Like I said, this person kind of likes the storms. I don't know. With the strength card, I feel like they're not scared of storms. But overall, I don't know. I feel like they still don't want issues in y'all's relationship. They don't want sad embraces. They want good embraces with you. So they want to get back together with you. But I feel like only if you feel the same. But they don't know if you feel the same. So they're trying to like. It's almost like they're trying to scope you out and try to figure it out in advance. Now, if this is someone new, I feel like it's all kind of the same aspect, and they kind of sense that you could be someone that they can get close to and make a life with. They can maybe sense that you're open minded enough, or I mean, you're not going to close them down. They want someone to appreciate them for their colors, not for their negativity. This person can be really negative, and I feel like with that comes like lots of monotone arguments. This person's extremely smart. If they sit around talking like that, I feel like it's because they're that's when they've lost patience. And it's almost like they're handling the other person like they're a child. So that's what I'm saying. Like this person is extremely mature. I feel like, but they do a lot of immature things. They have a very good inner child, basically, and they're tired of not being like coexisting with their inner child. If they wanna stop and go look at some flowers or take a picture, they wanna do that. They don't want anyone with them. If they're gonna stop them and be like, "No, no, no, don't do that," or, "Oh, why are you stopping?" or something like this, like and, like, causing them conflict. Like, this is like somebody that always wanted to, like, stop and look at something, but never could, type of vibe. And whoever they were with was always like, "No, we only stop when I wanna look at something. Fuck what you wanna look at." Okay, so this person is coming from I would say, quite an overbearing person. It could be a parent, but if not, I feel like they wish. Okay, but overall, I feel like none of this person, they don't got 7 options. They don't got 14. I feel like it's the multiplier with this person. This person's a very interesting person to get to know. The starborn with the wise salt. I feel like this is like an artist to be born or a star to be born, or and I feel like they have star qualities about them. This attracts a lot of attention. So I feel like this person doesn't really try to gain a lot of attention, but they do creative things that gain attention. But I feel like if this person's not doing anything creative, they're not trying to gain attention. This person's not trying to say something, they're not trying to have people expect them to talk. Do you know what I mean? Like this person speaks when they have something to say, things like this. So I feel like they're not really shy to approach you. They just don't know where to go next, regardless of how you're coming at this person as a past energy, like a come around again. Most of you it is. It's like maybe 75% because of the cassette card. And some of you though, this is a new energy. This is like a new person you met. So I feel like if this person was gonna make a move, I feel like it ain't gonna be probably till the fall. So how that translates to like if anyone's ever watching this later in the days, I feel like and you're in the fall, I feel like that means it's gonna be now. But like if not, fall's in like another month or two. So I want to say probably a month or two. This person wants is gonna be finally well rounded enough. They either notice you like them or something. I feel like because that means you end up still crushing on this person for the next couple months because this person finally makes a move because they're comfortable and think you are crushing on them. And then or this person finally finds a place for y'all to hang out or both. Okay, well actually both if you're the other person, but either way, the bear card, 10 of wands. So this person is extremely protective of themselves and maybe their family members. The lightning card. It's time to release negativity. I feel like no, this person is extremely negative. I feel like they're only negative because I mean, if you met this person and they were really negative, I feel like that's because they were maybe with somebody that was making them behave that way. I don't know, but now I feel like they're not. This person's more not negative than negative. All right, this person's more bright-eyed, bushy-tailed than anything, and I feel like, but they had to learn to open up, and they couldn't do that. I feel like they can't. They have a hard time doing that when in a relationship. Anyone that they try to date seems to try to close them, or anyone they've dated in the past has closed them, and they had to learn to reopen each time. So they're not doing that again. That's why I say they're very protective over whatever they're doing or whatever they got going on. Like this person, like, okay, I'm imagining somebody that paints. So they paint for like 8 hours a day and they also work. So, I mean, how much time do they really have? Maybe just a few hours here and there throughout the week. They want someone that they can spend those few hours with, but without the other person smothering them for more hours and not accepting that they're just doing other things, type of thing. So, this person can't really offer you a relationship. And if whatever relationship they can offer you, I feel like no one trusts that. No one believes what they're doing or what they're saying or whatever, and they can't really bring anyone close with them. And I feel like because if they do, then they close up because the other person doesn't let them be open. But you're someone that they either suspect is like that would let them be open, or they know you are. The majority of you, they know you are because this is like a repeat. This is somebody from the past. Okay, I feel like it's less and less people where this is somebody new. Okay, kindness. Take respite by a pond and be kind to yourself and others. So I feel like this person is very kind. I feel like they want to do a gesture of kindness for you. They want to take you out by a pond and be kind to you and themselves. They want to like have outdoor sex with you. I don't know, like outdoor 69. I'm picturing like 69 next to a pond. I don't know. You guys are somewhere. There's no one around when this person's doing things like this. That's why I said this is the bear card. They're very protective. I feel like they're very highly instinctive. So I feel like this person's gonna be able to sense when people are around or not around and things like this, like animal instincts. They got a lot of animal instincts. This person. So I don't know. I feel like this person thinks about romancing you out in. I feel like out at out on a pond or at a park or something like this. Lightning. They're like they don't even care if it rains. Something like that. As I said, this person's kind of romantic for you. Okay. Will they make a move? I feel like within the next 2 months they will. Or or if this is like in the future and you're watching this and it's like the fall time, like autumn. I feel like it's soon. Lightning, I feel like any day now. Cyclamen, resignation. Say goodbye to what you no longer need. So basically, I feel like they've said goodbye to what they no longer need, and they see you as maybe this person cut off a lot of people and stopped talking to a lot of people, or did like a whole life change or something. I feel like so that they could be themselves instead of having somebody keep them shut all the time, right? And I feel like, but you are someone that they don't want to put down. Like they put you down, but it was strength card. It was tough. You don't make them feel closed. They're very much open around you. They talk about whatever, and they're willing to be creative around you. Creative expressions. Like this person feels comfortable. Like if they spend 8 hours a day painting, they don't need to do it alone. If it's somebody that they get along with, it will just allow them to paint. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like you're somebody that they feel like they could have that with. Like you're not going to make they don't have to they get to spend they can spend more time with you and bring you closer because you can coexist with their hobbies. They don't have to like block you out of them in order to keep them. That's what they're genuinely looking for, and they find it with you. So that they're like that's worth looking back for. And so I feel like they say goodbye to what they no longer need. And I feel like and you're someone they don't need. They don't need you. This is a very independent person. They have a job. They do everything themselves. I feel like the only thing they need someone for is companionship because that's the only thing another person really offers them is whatever the companionship is. So I feel like that's the only thing they would ever need from you or want from you. And I feel like, but they want your presence. They like your energy, and they like that they are open around you. So I feel like, are they interested in you? What was the? Is that? I think that's what it was. Yeah, they very much are. Are they into you? They're very into you. This person thinks about oral sex with you a lot. I don't know, giving and receiving it. Okay. They have a personal issue right now. I feel like it involves their safe home, the storm card. I feel like maybe the storm is ending with that. That's the personal issue, maybe. So maybe once that storm is over, they can invite you over. Or maybe once they tell you more about what happened to them, like if they meet you somewhere nice and go for a walk with you and tell you about this storm, and then they tell you about why they can't bring you over, you know what I mean? Then maybe they can bring you over just because you know, or something like this. A lot of you, I'm picturing literally like a Fort Knox, like they can't let anyone in. They gotta get clearance. But cyclamen with cassette, okay, and resignation. So it's like this is somebody that has said goodbye to you, past events, whatever events have happened to you. I feel like they're not trying to date you, they're not trying to be with you, they're not trying to be your companion, but they want you as their companion. You're the one they choose. They got all these options, but they're choosing you. They want you. They're crushing on you. And I feel like sad embrace, they have no idea you're crushing back. Because this is your reading. This is about your crush and if they're into you. And I feel like your crush is into you. They're crushing back on you, but they have no idea you're crushing on them. So eventually they see this. Maybe you start to show it. Maybe you drop signs or hints. You somehow encourage this person, maybe, because they end up making a move. I feel like within 2 months. So it could be lightning any day now, but it could be up to 2 months from now. So I'm not going to tell you, oh gosh, it's going to happen any day now. No, I feel like a majority of it is going to happen the more we get into autumn. It's like the more autumn comes, the more pressed they get to do it, and maybe they have some type of realization or something. But I feel like they're kind of like just dodging options. They might have someone else that's crushing on them, and that's what I was picking up on. And they're a new energy, and they're realizing through that if they were to try to date you, all these problems would occur. So that's what I'm saying. Like this person wants to date you, doesn't know how you feel about them, wants to find out how you feel about them. And depending on how that goes, is whether or not they get back together with you. And I feel like you have to be cooperative with this person and trusting this person. I feel like this person doesn't necessarily have time to waste. They have better things to do. This is somebody that is like they have better things to do than try to manipulate you. They'd rather be alone any day of the week or something. They just like companionship, and to have genuine companionship, they're not a liar. The kindness part of it, this person genuinely is really, really nice. If this person was ever really super nice to you, said some nice things to you. Oh my goodness, you stop it. They said some nice thing. I hope this, or I wish this for you, or anything like this. They meant it. They really genuinely mean it, even if it sounded like over the top or like, oh yeah, right. You know what I mean, like too happy or something. No, they meant it. I don't know. Either way, is your crush into you? Yes. I feel like, will they make a move? Yes. If given enough time, they will eventually make the move. I feel like that you could easily make a move on this person. And then, like I said, it could happen tomorrow if you make a move on this person. If you let this person know you like them, I feel like then they would end up making a move on you. If you like, basically, you're free to make a move on this person. If you need comfort to do that, I feel like there it is. I feel like this person wouldn't even expect it because they're still trying to figure out if you crush on them. I feel like they're kind of back and forth about it. They don't know. It's kind of like you're someone from the past. Maybe you're not interested in them anymore. Maybe you've moved on. They don't know. They have to figure out all these things. And I feel like if you just approach them, then they figure it all out instantly. It doesn't take them 2 months. It only takes them 2 months because of how long it takes for them to get to know what's going on with you from a distance, basically. So either way, I hope you enjoyed. And I gotta go let the dog in. He's starting to really act up. And yes, I might make another video. I might not. Either way, bye.